And good afternoon, everybody. How are you? It's the boy Evan Hollywood. Industry news. Shout out to everybody. Little quick show, you know. What's up, Trees? Just to touch on some industry stuff, you know. I don't know where everybody's at. We're going to give them a few minutes to come through, you know. But we're going to talk about a few things that's going on here. Of course, we got the ASAP Rocky trial that's going on right now, and Rihana is in the building. Maybe she's trying to sway some opinion. Maybe she's trying to give him some luck because I'm going to tell you right now, man, I don't like the way this is going for ASAP Rocky, and we'll touch on it a little bit. But I don't like the way things are going for ASAP Rocky, man. They can sit all they want and talk about, oh no, because the footage is not clear and this that. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that about how the footage ain't clear and how ASAP really is not acting like a true victim, and I don't want to hear none of that. Free Diddy, that's right, Milton Scott. Even though it's not looking good for Diddy now, especially with this new documentary, I predict that that's going to be the final nail in the coffin, to be honest with you. What they're trying to do is get the court public opinion. They're trying to get them so against Diddy before the actual case starts that no matter what you see, no matter evidence or what, they know that their case is not really that strong with evidence. So what they're going to try to do is use a lot of court of public opinion, a lot of these lawsuits, and a lot of other people's word to say, hey, they all can't be lying, can they? So that's what they're really going to use to get, to bring Diddy down. They're going to use the whole bit about they all can't be lying, right? So Diddy, as we know, there's another documentary out tonight. That's right. We dismantle narratives. Tell him, Marcel. There's another documentary out tonight called Diddy, the downward of Diddy or the downfall of Diddy. This is like the 6th or 7th documentary. This is ridiculous. That's even more documentaries than R. Kelly. And we still haven't even seen the 50 Cent one. By the time, 50 Cent is ready to put out his, he might say, forget it. They don't need me putting mine out because they've already done all the damage. That is, as we all know, D Woods now, one of the Danity Kane members who had not spoken out, and one of the Danity Kane members who was fired along with Orby O'Day. But all these years she had not spoken out, and now I guess since she sees, I'm surprised we didn't get a full response yet from Orby O'Day. I'm shocked. That must be coming. She must have her own thing coming. What she's basically saying now, I don't think she's on a lawsuit, not yet, but she's probably coming with one. And she pretty much said, oh, You know, she has never mentioned anything about anything sexual going on with her and Diddy. So now she has to say, "Oh, I felt predatorial vibes, you know, and I didn't feel safe in the room with him." Well, why not? You've never mentioned anything sexual before, but now all of a sudden you didn't feel safe in a room with him. See, I saw somebody comment on my thing and say, "Oh, this is a pro Diddy channel." LOL. It's not about it being a pro Diddy channel. I'm not a pro anything channel. I'm a pro fair channel. I'm a pro objective channel. I'm pro objective. I'm pro fair. It doesn't have to. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter whether it's Diddy, whether it's Jay-Z. It don't matter who it is. I'm going to be objective and fair, and I'm going to give everybody a fair shot. I'm not one of those ones who go out there and just because every other YouTube channel is kicking Diddy's back in, that don't mean I'm going to do it. That's not the way I work. That's not the way I ever worked. I give everybody a fair shake. Now, everybody out there wants just because of on the word of, you know, that turned out that was right about him and Cassie. So now it has to be right about everything. I'm sorry. I don't think of it that way. Right? I don't think about it that way. We got Lotto in a little bit of a controversy now. You know, some chick named Gorgeous Doll or something like that. I think she's like one of those Instagram rappers, Instagram model rappers. She's now saying that Lotto knew she was pregnant. She's saying Lotto knew she was pregnant and then she had her jumped, and Lotto having her jump caused a miscarriage. So that is something else that we have to go through. They're saying that Lotto caused this girl's miscarriage. So she's facing some backlash. The girl has come out and well, it's a liar. I'll be glad when Diddy sues him. Right? I get that. I understand that. Um, so this girl is now on social media saying, "Oh, you had me beat up knowing that I was PG and you caused a miscarriage." So now Lotto's has to get into that. Now there's the whole thing with 21 Savage, where this girl saying, "Oh, were you confirming that your boyfriend's 21 Savage because that's the only guy I've ever spoke about to you." So another way, even though we already all suspected it to be 21 Savage, that's another way of her proving it's 21 Savage. The girl is saying, "Yeah, and then of course she's talking about, yeah, 21 Savage tried to get at her friend." So she's talking for her friend. And then she realized how crazy she looked. So then all of a sudden, here comes a story about, yeah, but he tried to get with me first. When she realized that everybody's like, why are you going so hard for your friend? Your friend should be, why are you speaking for your friend? She realized how crazy that looked. And then she started saying, "Oh, well, actually, he tried to get at me first." We're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to actually find that. I believe that Milagro was doing something on that. I think she was talking about the whole Lotto situation. Did Lotto really have gorgeous girl, gorgeous? I mean, according to Gorgeous Doll or whatever her name is, according to Gorgeous Doll, she said it happened. Right? She said it happened. So I'm gonna try to find this on X. We'll jump into that really quickly, then we'll jump into Diddy pretty much being done. I want to talk about DJ Akademiks, and I want to say he's starting to now lose sponsors. He has so-called been banned from Twitch, but I thought he was already banned from Twitch. I thought he was already banned from Twitch. Right? Wasn't he supposed to be already banned from Twitch? And she's suing Latto. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So now this girl, gorgeous girl, whatever her name is, now she's suing Latto. I knew it. I knew it was coming. This is the year of the lawsuits. And I knew she was gonna say she's suing Latto. Gonna say I wasn't gonna talk about it, but now she's talking about it. So she's gonna sue Latto, and D Woods will file a lawsuit against Diddy. Watch what I tell you. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Everybody now, it is just all about filing a lawsuit and trying to get whatever you can get from people. So now this girl is saying Latto, Latto's the cause of her miscarrying, right? So let's get into that. Her name is Gorgeous Doll. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Now, the whole thing is, if this girl is out partying and smoking hookah, and it looked like she was drinking, I'm not sure what she was drinking or not, but out at that party, she was smoking hookah and everything else. How would Latto know that she's pregnant if she's out at a club smoking hookah? How would Latto know she's pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're out at a party and you're smoking hookah, how is Latto gonna know you're pregnant? Right. So let's see here. It's just nuts. So her story is that she said something to Latto about, a few years ago or 2000 something about, oh, how does my girl's pee taste, vagina taste? Because, she was dating 21 Savage, and according to her, 21 Savage slept with her friend. And she said to Latto, how's my girl's vagina taste? She's saying that Latto had her jump because she saw on Instagram, Latto said something like, oh, the last girl who spoke of my man, you see what happened, or something like that. Right. So she's basically saying that Latto went and told everybody that she got jumped when she wasn't going to mention it. Some girl said that girl said she just finished speaking to a lawyer. The timeline matches up and she's suing Latto. Laughing my ass off. My whole thing is, girl, when did she get this tough? You grew up in the suburbs and your dad made sure you were comfortable enough so you could focus on your craft. Maybe Savage is madly in love with her, but a part of me feels like that N word is playing her because the girl said she spoke to Savage and his whole crew at Baby's party and everything is good with them. I don't know if she's lying or not, but girl. Oh my God. Here we go. So let me try to find this whole Lotto thing, man. That's the girl right there, this gorgeous girl, gorgeous doll, whatever. And she's saying she's suing Lotto. Well, at least this is what this girl is now saying, that she's suing Lotto. So let's see. Let's try to find the whole story. I know Milagro had something, but man, right? Yeah, yeah, Milton. I know that the 400 million one got thrown out. I know that, but that is, it got thrown out. But then there's more coming. He just got one that the New York Post covered that is not a good look. His ex-assistant saying that Diddy made him have sex with a minor, right? So that's not a good look. Let's get into. I think Milagro was covering it. She probably had the most on it. Come on, man. Whenever I'm on StreamYard with this damn app, it always gets so slow. Pissing me off. Malago blocked me. I'm a crack up. Like, girl, why would you block me? All I do is give you props. Let me see. Anyway, if this is true, like his unnecessary problems that Lotto needs, like, girl, why are you attacking people? You know what I mean? Why are you attacking people that whatever disagree with you or whatever? Now she's blocked me. It is it's very recent. What is it? Mob Radio? Hold on. So according to, I think it's like Mob's World or something, right? Seriously doubt she would block my Twitter. Like, doesn't make sense. Slow reaction is killing me. What's up, Laurie? Killing me. Trying to find, like, what is with this slow reaction, man? This shit is driving me nuts. It never acts like this until I get on stream. Never acts like this until I get on stream. Like every other time, it's fast, it's lightning quick. But every time I get on, I gotta find another way to go live because this StreamYard be killing me, man. Be killing me, right? And I'm on Ethernet. Like I'm directly to the computer, dude. It's not giving me any reload. Wow. This is nuts. Anyway, I'll look at it on my other shit, man. So, hold on. All right. Let me get to it. Following. I don't think she's blocked me. No, she's not blocked me. All right. Wouldn't think so. So let me try to get the story that she put out there. Because that was the first one that I saw it on. Okay. Rihana's in the front row. In Paris. All right.
It's crazy because I promise.
Let's go to this girl.
I'm going to literally make sure pro-life, women's rights, abortion rights, all them are on your ass. Because what do you mean the last bitch that played with me or my man, I had them beat up outside of a club in Atlanta? Bitch, I told the whole motherfucking world that I was pregnant. And then the day after that, started going through a miscarriage. I'm so happy that you think that that is funny, you evil bitch. Do you know how evil you have to be to laugh that somebody went through that? I haven't even spoken on the situation myself yet. I haven't even got to talk about the situation. And bitch, you think it's fucking funny to laugh about it? Like when I tell you, you sent bitches to jump me, but I asked you to literally, you and me. I said, I gotta handle my situation.
Oh my God.
Or we can go from there. Or after my situation. Because bitch, you took that fucking choice from me. That's the fucking problem. And I promise you, you will answer to all of it. I will sue you for every fucking dollar that you make and every dollar that you make in the future, bitch. And you better fucking hope I can't file charges on you. You will go to jail. I'm not playing with you. Because at the end of the day, one thing about it, bitch was like, ha ha, kiki. Listen, you stay on this motherfucking internet trolling, right? And you might have a fan base, yeah, cool. But does your fan base know that you literally had me jumped? And you knew I was fucking pregnant. Going through a miscarriage literally the next day. I had an appointment the day before, everything was fine. I went to my appointment the next motherfucking day to have a checkup, and my motherfucking cells
okay. So this girl right here, right? Listen. This girl right here is going to sue Latto, but there is, you talk about the timeline. There's going to be no proof. There's going to be no proof that Latto sent those girls to jump you. Even if she did, you're not going to be able to prove that, sis. Because when did it happen? And now that she said that online, you think that you're just going to be able to just pop out and say, oh, yeah, this happened to me. She jumped the girl. The last one that spoke on her man was me. So I'm the one. Like, nah, sis, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You're not going to be able to just Just because Lotto made a statement and said the last one that spoke on my man, blah blah blah, you're not going to be able to you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to file charges on that just because Lotto said she spoke on it. Not and Milton, I understand what you're saying, but I'm straight through to the computer. So I definitely have a perfect internet connection, and the internet, the Wi-Fi don't bother me on my phone. You know what I'm saying? My phone it is never an issue until I start going live with StreamYard. And Malago doing the show now. Gorgeous Doll claims Lotto attacked her, right? So I don't understand, you know, what she was. Someone said, valid question, why is she outside a Lotto concert in the first place? Was she outside a Lotto concert? So here's her original thread. So what happened was, okay, here it is. So what happened was, Lotto responded to a video about this woman who does her lashes and said that the last woman who spoke about her and her man on the app got beat up outside the club in Atlanta. Okay. Next thing you know, a woman comes forward claiming to have been the one who got attacked. She claimed to have suffered a miscarriage as a result of the incident. And this is this woman that they're speaking on. This gorgeous doll. Shit, shit keeps going out. I'm so frustrated with this internet, man. Trying the devil wants me to spend $700 on a new computer. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. I'll have to find a way to make it work because I'm not spending $700 on a new computer. There should be no reason why. I be seeing the computers that some of these people be working with, and I'm like, my computer's better than that. you know. So I'm gonna assume that Lotto must have made this. Lotto must have made this comment a couple of months ago, right? So let's go here again. This girl's talking about a couple of months ago. We're gonna spend a few minutes on this girl. You pretty much heard what she had to say, and then we're gonna jump on ASAP Rocky for a little bit. But I definitely want to talk about Akademiks, and I want to see if Akademiks are finally gonna be canceled because a lot of people, even his own fans, are now starting to turn on him, and they really can't defend it, right? So next thing you know, a woman comes forward claiming to have been the one who attacked. Let's see if this is again having problems linking it. And when you do StreamYard, this is ridiculous. Please ensure you are connected to the internet. I'm connected to the internet, dude. Like it's going straight to Ethernet. Like it's crazy. Joe Button's even talking about DJ Akademiks. Yeah, so I want to go into what Joe Buttons is saying, right? I want to go into what Joe Buttons said about Akademiks because somebody that did this and everybody's about the children, grooming the children. Everybody's talking about that, right? But they don't seem to be talking about Akademiks. And I see a lot of content creators, hey, babe. I see a lot of content creators seeming to fall back. I don't see all the ones that are in cahoots with Akademiks. I don't see DJ Vlad. I don't see Adam 22. I don't see these dudes talking about Akademiks. I wonder why. Shout out to Couture Bay if you're not following her channel, or as Danny Robinson says, her channel. Make sure you follow her. Ridiculous. Got another computer, man. I'm trying to spring for it. But anyway, this girl's little lawsuit, I don't really know how much she's going to be able to do with that because, again, you can't prove that Latto is actually the one that sent those girls to beat you up just based on her saying, oh, the last girl that talked crazy about me and my man got beat up outside the studio or got beat up outside the club in Atlanta. And just because she said that, you're going to be able to prove, you have to be able to prove it if you're talking about suing her, right? You're talking about suing her, sis, you got to prove it. So let's go into y'all's boy Akademiks. Let's see here. Is DJ Akademiks finally canceled? Is he finally canceled, y'all? I would hope so. But the way these people are responding, you never know. You'll never know because a lot of people aren't talking about it. They're trying to stand clear because all of them were supporting Akademiks and all the podcast people want to be like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Woo, 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 woo. You know, I'm cool with Akademiks. I'm cool with Akademiks. But I heard that he got banned over on Twitch and then a sponsor pulled out. But he's backed by Rumble, which is a MAGA app. You know, he be kissing Trump's orange ass. So Trump's gonna have his back. He probably won't. He's not gonna get banned from Rumble because that's all they are over there on Rumble. All of them on Rumble are a bunch of perverts anyway. That's all he is really on Rumble. That's all that's on Rumble. A bunch of perverts. So I don't see them getting banned or whatever from Rumble. Let's see. You told the whole world you was pregnant, sister, but no one knows who you are.
For you to think that that's a joke.
Thank you,
It's
Couture.
crazy. I promise you. I'm going to literally make sure pro-life.
All right, let me cut this off because this is just gonna annoy me. All right, we get the point. This is just gonna annoy me.
Women's rights, abortion rights.
All right, let me cut that off. Just gonna annoy me.
On your ass.
Shut up. It's just gonna annoy me.
The last bitch that.
All right, so anyway,
I had them beat up outside of a club in Atlanta.
Let me cut her off. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's going to be kind of hard for her to prove that against Latto, just based on Latto saying the last girl that, how are you going to prove that you're the last girl and that Latto had you beat up? How are you going to sue her? And when, you got to go get the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like do you have the girls that jumped you? Did you file a report against those girls? How are you gonna find the girls that jumped you? This ain't like the Cardi B situation where they sued Cardi B. She's gonna sue Latto, but Latto's gonna be like, I didn't send no girls to beat her up. I don't even know that girl. You know what I'm saying? Right. Well, Star, he's cool with that. He likes Akademiks, but no, he don't have loyalty to Akademiks like that. All right. Rihana, we see, is 10 toes down. She's 10 toes down, y'all. She is supporting her man, as she should. But from what I hear, Rihana is upset that ASAP Rocky did not take that. Oh, so Latto admitted to it. Okay, so if Latto dumbass admitted to having that particular girl beat up, then she's not very smart. Because if she sues her, and Latto has went on and admitted that, I'm not saying that she didn't say, oh, the last girl who spoke on my man got beat up, but she could always say, well, you wasn't the last girl. How do you know you was the last girl who spoke on my man? How you know I was talking about you? Now, unless she said, yeah, I did it, then if Latto said that, then she's not as smart as I thought. Because if you're going to admit to people on the internet that, yes, that particular girl you had jumped, then Latto could be getting herself in a lot of trouble. And again, these people, these rappers and these celebrities, they're not smart as the actors. Like you see the actors, you never see the actors getting it. And I'm sure the actors do their fair share of dumb shit. I mean, look at Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. But it's very rare that you see, as much as going on in the Hollywood realm, you rarely see that. Rappers are always mixed up in some dumb shit like this. Jumping girls at the club, you know you're gonna get in trouble. You know they're gonna report you. You know they're gonna sue you. You know they're going to snitch on you. But yet and still, you still do dumb shit like that. So now if you've done it and then went and admitted to the world, yeah, I had her ass beat up. Well, if she told about it last year, it's still on the internet. An old girl will be bringing it up. So she said she spoke to her lawyer. And we're going to see what happens. Let's see what happens. As far as Akademiks goes, there's some people talking on him. And me, myself, I think this should be the perfect time to cancel his ass. Perfect time to cancel him, it'll be now. All that talking he's doing like he's so untouchable and these rappers need him and these labels need him. Here's the perfect time to show him that they don't need him. Show him. Don't just talk. Show it. I'm here for it. Right. And it's so crazy the whole 21 Savage thing is because they're acting like they don't want people to know, but people already know. Like you got his name tattooed on your ear. You guys are posting up on the same island at the same time. He's going to your album. Why would he be at all of you like your album release and this and y'all ain't got no records together? That's what I know. Maybe you got one record. It's not even like we be seeing y'all together like that. Why would he be showing up at your album release parties and Drake is mad cool with him, and Drake so-called was talking to Latto's sister. Well, why would he be posting Latto? And nobody's dumb. Everybody already knows. And then we all know about him and the wife. You know, the wife is strictly, I mean, I wouldn't be bragging on the wife either, because no, he don't post Latto, but he don't really be posting that wife like that either. And for people to be saying, "Oh, that's his girl," meanwhile she's just pretty much married him to give him his papers. Now Jay-Z helped him get the green card, and there was rumors that he's not with the wife no more. Like he pretty much with her for the green card. And then when people try to have her talk about it, she says, "Oh, I'm not talking about that. It's not no one's business." So he'll pop up every once in a while with her on a red carpet. But if he's marrying her for the green card, he can't go and have Latto come out with Latto as his girlfriend, because there's certain sort of laws and stuff attached to you getting married to a citizen. I remember my friend, she married immigrants for a living. That was her career. She would go and marry a dude. The dude would pay her like a dude from Africa paid her like $40,000. Only thing she had to do was get his green card, stay married to him for 3 years. So after the statute of limitations went over, whatever it was in America or New York or whatever the case may be, she got the 40 grand from him, married him. 3 years later, she divorced him. And then 6 months later, she's marrying somebody else. So there's certain laws. I don't really know the laws on each state, but there's certain laws on that where you just can't. They crack down on it because people used to be doing it for a living. They're making a career out of it. Marrying. So my boy did that. I mean, he's still married to this chick. And they ain't been together in years. But he married her so she can get her green card. That was a hustle, like in that became a hustle like in the early 2000s. So her and 21 Savage, the fact that she's still hiding that is dumb. Like, because it can't be nobody. I could see if you had some like, oh, I'll be seen with other guys, or you. It's got to be 21 Savage because we don't see you with nobody else. So couple that with the fact that you got his damn name tattooed on your ear, and you guys be popping up at in the islands at the same time, and he's coming to all your events. Like, what connection does 21 Savage have with Latto that he's gonna be at all her events? Like, come on, bro. Instead of just going out there and saying, I'm with hell, go out there and sexy Reddit. Sexy Reddit be like, yeah, I'm with that nigga. I know he married. I don't give a fuck. That's how Sexy Red would play it. I go out there and Sexy Reddit. So we'll see what happens with this lawsuit, what have you. ASAP Rocky, they asked his lawyer today. They asked his lawyer today. He said, "Well, if that was a pop gun, we're asking you now. Does the pop gun exist? Yeah, it exists. You have it? No. Where'd it go? If that was a pop gun, where'd it go? How come you don't have it still? If it's a fake gun, no, we don't still have it. I don't know, boss. I don't know, Rocky. And Rocky looking over at the lawyer like, you said. You don't know where it's at. Unfreaking believable. And he thought that this was gonna work. He thought this was gonna work. What did Tony Yayo say? I keep going back to Tony Yayo, and nobody can give me any instances where Tony Yayo was not right. If a civilian come to court and they're alive and they say, you shot me, to me, you're going to jail. Or as Nika Knight says, jail. You're going to jail. So ASAP Rocky, I don't know. They weren't expect that ballistic report. Exactly. Let me tell you something about county jail in Los Angeles, right? Let me tell you something about county jail in Los Angeles. First of all, county jail in Los Angeles hate celebrities being in there. They don't like it. They don't like it because you always got to pay for extra security. You know what I mean? Like, always they don't want the drama, and they don't want anything to happen to a celebrity in county jail. So now they got to bring on extra security for this celebrity. So let me tell you what probably would have happened with Rocky. The 180 days in jail with good behavior would probably been more like 120. That's the first thing. Then on top of that, if he would have did 30 days, they probably would have been like, you know what? We don't want no smoke. Like, we don't want all this attention. So you did 30 days. We're going to send you home with an ankle monitor for the remaining 90. I will guarantee you he would not have done 6 months. Guarantee he would not have done 6 months. So now you're talking about 3 to 4.5 months what you would have spent in county jail. Now he says, oh, well, I would, if I took a plea, I would immediately been a felon. And that would have stopped me from traveling universally. Yeah, for a while, but your baby mama's a billionaire. What do you need to travel universally for? And it wouldn't have stopped you from working because Michael Vick was a felon. He came back, he got a job on TV. He also now has a job coaching in college or what have you. Mike Tyson was a felon. He came back and he boxed again. Was able to box again. Right? Chris Brown was a felon. But he came back. He just sold out a London stadium, 80,000 people. So it's not like if you would have took the plea and came back 6 months later, like you'd be totally banned. And if you are, your baby mama's Rihana. What do you care? What do you care? What do you care? Your baby mama's a billionaire. You got 2 kids with her. She totally adores you. You see the way she looks at A$AP Rocky? She like almost worships A$AP Rocky. So trust me, he'd be fine. Oh, it's just not worth the risk, bro. I don't care if you're innocent. It's not about whether you're guilty or innocent. It's about what you can prove. Can you prove you're innocent, though? That's the question. And people in Los Angeles jails, they have not had a good track record, especially with guns. Los Angeles is very strict with the guns. Look at Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, in my opinion, there was less evidence. I don't care if this is blurry, this, that, and the other. You still saw him on camera with the gun, and he was getting aggressive with that gun, and you saw him pull that gun out. Even though he didn't shoot the gun, and whenever the gun shot went off, we couldn't see anything. That is more evidence than what they had on Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, you had pretty much a phone call where you're speculating. Now, he wouldn't be talking about smashing the same girl by saying, oh, I'm sorry, I was just too drunk. That's speculation, that's speculatory evidence. Here, there is no speculatory evidence that you had a gun. We don't have to speculate. We saw you with one. We don't have to hesitate whether you were angry enough for the gun. We saw you yoke the dude up. We didn't see you cock the gun and pull it back out again. And according to him, you said, now what, pussy? And I can kill you. I will kill you. According to the witness or the victim, whatever you want to call him. Tory Lanez never said, I will kill you. He said, dance bitch, according to Megan. But no one else confirmed that he said that. Now, if the other dudes come up, I'm sure they're going to have them as a witness. They're going to ask them, did you hear him say what now, pussy? And they're Rocky's friends, so they're going to probably say, we didn't hear that. I will guarantee you, when he pulls the gun out, they're going to say, well, what did he say? Because it's here on camera, he pulled out the gun. They're going to say, we never heard him say, what now, pussy? They're going to probably say they heard him say, put that fake gun away. Because they have to prove. Because one thing I speaking to Megan could have, and what Megan could have told me is, they don't have to prove, Relly and them do not have to prove that the gun was fake. the gun wasn't fake. The only thing they have to prove is that Relly thought the gun was real. So if they can prove that he thought the gun was real, even if the gun is fake, ASAP Rocky could still be found guilty. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? And a lawyer pretty much, I spoke to a lawyer and they pretty much confirmed it. So even if the gun is proven to be fake, ASAP Rocky never said it was fake. He never said it was fake. And he pulled it out to scare ASAP Relly. They said he pulled it out as because Relly was going at his friend or whatever. He fired 2 warning shots because Relly was going after the friend who pulled out the knife. So if Relly says, because Lori, I'm telling you, I think that they thought that would be good enough. I think they thought that they did not think this through. That's what I'm saying about these lawyers, man. A lot of these times, these lawyers be having me thinking, are they playing for the other team? Is he playing for Trump? You know Trump got it out for ASAP Rocky. You don't know that. Is this dude playing for Trump on the low? Trump got it out for ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky said, you still, yeah, okay. He got me out of jail, but ain't he supposed to do that? Then he went and said he ain't did nothing. He ain't really get me out of jail, though. ASAP was talking smack after Trump allegedly helped get him out of jail in Sweden. And ASAP said that's what he's supposed to do. To me, he's just capping. He don't know what's going on in our culture. He just want to make it seem like he know. He's got an agenda. I appreciate what he did, but he still ain't getting my vote. Donald Trump has not been. He's been waiting to get back at ASAP Rocky for that. So you just never know, man. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. I know he's paying. You just never know. Right, and Rihana's also said things about Trump. You know he don't like Rihana. So Trump, he can't expect no help. And this is the reason why I said, same thing with Tory Lanez when he was saying, oh, if he takes the plea, he's going to have to be deported. So what? I'd rather be free and in Canada than in the U.S. locked up. What is this whole thing about being deported? So what? You got Spotify. You can go everywhere else but U.S. You can go to other countries. You just can go to U.S. So what? You be free. From what I heard, Rihanna wanted him to take the plea. That's from what I was told. Now a friend of mine is very close with Jenny Rosales, so I'm not going to say that she got that information from Jenny Rosales. I'm not going to throw Jenny Rosales under the bus like that. But a friend of mine is very close with Jenny Rosales. Jenny Rosales is actually her cousin. And Jenny Rosales is the long time best friend, at one point assistant of Rihanna. So is it possible Jenny Rosales told my friend that? Possibly, but I'm not going to say that she definitely told her that. But she said, I have some information. She said Rihanna is not happy that ASAP Rocky did not take a plea. So I said, whoa. Now, if Rihanna's telling you take a play, dude, man, oh man, you got to take that plea, brother. County jail be nothing. These dudes really be petrified of jail. You going to county jail, brother? Ain't nothing gonna happen to you in county. Ain't nothing gonna happen to your old scary ass in county. Then, hold on. So back to Akademiks. As we all know, DJ Akademiks was talking to a 15-year-old. I don't even talk about like the whole grooming thing. I don't even get to go because everybody just throws the word grooming around. He was talking predatorial to a minor. That ain't got nothing to do with grooming. That is straight up predatorial conversation. Forget grooming. Grooming means that you're trying to, a lot of people get the grooming definition mixed up and they just use it for anything. Grooming means you're trying to groom them up to be a partner of yours. If you look up grooming, everybody, oh, he was grooming. No. Grooming is you're pretty much red shirting the pussy or the ass. Like Tiger was doing Kylie Jenner. Right? I am now grooming you to when you turn 18 to be my girl. Right? I'm letting it known that I'm interested in you, but I can't date you publicly because you're not of age. But the moment you get of age, it's on. That's grooming. I seriously doubt Akademiks wanted to date that 15-year-old. To me, it was predatorial conversation, PDF conversation with a minor. And for that alone, he should be canceled. I don't care if it's a boy. I don't care if it's a girl. He should be canceled. Oh, would you let a man F you? Like, why do you want to know that? So yeah, no, they're not gonna offer him. I doubt they would offer him another one. Nah, Lori, the judge was practically begging him. He asked him 3 times. So you don't want that? No, sir. You do realize that you're going to go forward. Your celebrity status is not going to help you. You're aware of that, right? Yes, sir. And we do realize that Rihana is your significant other. Just to let you know, moving forward, Rihana being your significant other will not play a factor on the way this case goes. You understand that, right? Yes, sir. The plea deal they offered you was for 100 and he ran down the plea deal again, 180 days in jail, such probation, just and the other. And you don't want that, correct? He asked him 3 or 4 times. No, sir. I respectfully decline. He said, okay, that ends that. And that's it. And that's it. So that's it right there. He offered. And then what did the prosecution come out and say to Megan Cuniff? I mean, they came out to ASAP Rocky's parents, y'all, and said he should have took the plea. Why did he say that? Because they know what they had on him. They knew that ballistic report was coming. They knew it was coming. And they were trying their best to hint him to take a plea because, brother, you're not going to get out of this. We got a ballistic report coming. So they couldn't, of course, tell him what they had on him, but they were trying their best. Azalea Banks is one of them people, has tried to kill Rihanna's stylist, Jaja. She's another one that never has any proof, but people look at her like, oh, she was in the industry. Like, Azalea Banks hasn't been a part of the industry for many years. Ever since she stopped smashing. Who was she smashing? Jimmy Iovine. She was smashing one of those producers for a while. I think it was Jimmy Iovine. So slobbing his knob underneath the table. But nobody takes Azalea Banks serious. She's like Jaguar Wright. People believe in Jaguar Wright, and if they go and do their homework on her time in the music business, you'd be like, how would Jaguar Wright know all these things? It's like Azalea Banks. Azalea Banks, no one messes with you. So how do you know this information? Like no one messes with Azalea Banks. You never see anybody co-signing of any name of any event. You never see them co-signing Azalea Banks. So Azalea Banks, how do you know this information? Who's telling you this information? It's like Jaguar, right? Jaguar, where are you getting this information from now? I could see you talk about stuff from the past, but she tried to talk about stuff that's happening now. Like Jaguar, nobody would dare. Let's play devil's advocate and say that you had a friend, you talking to people in the industry. They see what you're doing now on YouTube. Nobody would dare give you information. Like, come on. So you can sit your funky ass up on that blue couch with your nasty feet talking about it's a shame what he did to Free. What are you talking about? What he did to Free? Freedom came on and said plenty of times, I've never had a biological child. What are you talking about? And if these people come out, and then people will sit there and act like they don't see these people coming out, and they'll say, "How come nobody's ever called her a liar?" Plenty of people's called her a liar, but y'all act like y'all just choose not to recognize it. Hey, Ashanti, you don't be in none of my lies no more. You know? So it's like you people come out and said she was lying. Claudia Jordan said she was lying. Tevin Campbell said she was lying. Um, Free said she was lying. Faith Evans said she was lying. People's come out and said she was lying. But everybody acts as though they don't see it. And they say, oh, how come nobody will call her a liar though? You know? Like people will call her a liar, but y'all just act like you don't see it. I hate her feet. I hate them crusty looking feet. Always got them propped up on the couch. I'd be like, oh hell no, I wouldn't even sit pants with jeans on the damn seat after she put her feet up there. Cause she looks like her feet are nasty, like she hasn't washed them feet in months. I know they stink. I know she sit down with them pants that she probably been wearing 2, 3 days in a row. I know her coochie wind is probably brutal. She don't look like she shower. Her feet look like they stink. She go and sit. I know, and I already told her, you ain't lying, Asante. You got like your feet have to be perfect, like for me to even look at like, oh, okay, I don't mind. Like Cardi B, like she has nice feet. And then even sometimes her she has like on one of her foot, she has like this little bit of a spread between her big toe and the toe next to it. That always pisses me off. Like sometimes, and it's only on one of her feet. I already don't like feet on top of that. Like your feet have to be almost 100% flawless for me to like not have a problem with. Um, and Cardi's got some real cute, pretty feet, but like I said, that one issue. Kim Kardashian feet, terrible. Kylie, terrible. Chloe, terrible. Um, Drea, terrible. Claudia Jordan, I love Claudia Jordan. I called Claudia Jordan my second wife after Toni Braxton. Claudia Jordan might have the worst feet in the history of feet. And then Jaguar to me just has an attitude problem. No, 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 no. She has more than that. There's issues. She's got issues. What? Like I've already monetized this, man. Monetize this page already. Yeah, she has more issues than just she's got an attitude problem. Oh, I'm gonna give Ashanti her ranch. Like I been thought I did it. Uh, But again, y'all let me know whether you think that this is gonna cancel academics or if you think that it's really not gonna bother him. This it does seem a little bit different. It seems a little bit different, y'all. But y'all can let me know whether you think this will affect um academics or not. Because have been Funky Geneva's getting canceled for calling black women fish. Yeah, I seen something about that. Breaking news, man releases recorded what? Evidence to prove some of his claims against Diddy. What's recorded? Oh my god. Yeah, who's the one that we always saying pre Diddy? It ain't looking good for Diddy. Like I said, these documentaries, that's gonna be the end of it. The documentaries will be the end of it. Right? Um, yeah, the documentaries will probably be the end of Diddy. If all this is true that they're saying now the guy done added breaking news, man releases recorded evidence to prove some of his claims against Diddy. I guess that was on the documentary, but listen, man, I don't know. What's up, Sexy 60? Anyway, y'all, that pretty much concludes this show. Now, leak 911 calls is exposing Jeezy. I guess I'm gonna do a video on Jeezy, Jeannie Mai. And then they're saying that there's some sort of proof about this dude. Man, oh man. I think Diddy is I think these documentaries is gonna do him in. This is why I'm saying this is the reason why Jay-Z does not want to sell. It's the reason why he doesn't even want one of these things, one of these lawsuits. He wants them all dismissed. He doesn't even want them to continue with a lawsuit. And this first lawsuit that's out with Tony Busby should not be continuing because of there's no evidence. But if this judge allows this lawsuit to go through with pretty much no evidence, then that means any lawsuit that they come out with, she's gonna if she gets, they're gonna be saying, oh well, she didn't have Jane Doe didn't have any evidence against Jay-Z and Annalisa Torres allowed to go through. They're gonna be citing this lawsuit and any of the other ones come out. Because remember, he's got a John Doe. He's just waiting to see whether Annalisa Torres lets this one go through, so he can bring the John Doe next. And if this Annalisa Torres allows this lawsuit to go through, man, it could be trouble for Jay-Z. I don't understand why they're allowing Tony Busby to get away with so much. You know, you can pretty much present a lawsuit with no evidence whatsoever. Right now, they have not one thing that they said that matched up. Not one thing that they said matched up. And if she allows this to go, even to the point where he gets default judgment, Tony Busby going to come with another lawsuit behind that. And another one, and another one, and another one. And this time he's going to go out and do research and make sure he matches them. Say, oh, well, they were at a club at this night. Well, it happened at a club. Say it happened at a club. Okay? But anyway, Chris Brown also is suing. Chris Brown, brother, be careful. That's all I'm going to say about Chris Breezy. Be careful, my guy. Because when you be suing these big companies, they make you pay. They make you pay. So y'all make sure y'all go over. I'm going to do a video about this new evidence. I got to watch this. That Diddy, this leaked 911 call about Jeannie and Jeezy. Jeannie with her dark meat. Dark meat got her going through it. She don't want dark meat no more. Talk about dark meat on the side. She don't want it on the side. She don't want it as an appetizer. She don't want that. Trust me. That would be the last that'd be the last BBC she ever take. I guarantee it. So I knew I should have stayed away from that BBC. But anyway. Free Diddy, Milton Scott. All right, y'all. Thank you. $ Heaven Hollywood. If anybody wants to send me a cash app and support the stream, support the show, support the research, support the truth, support the objectivity. That's what I try to give y'all every time I come on. You know, at least old people, objectivity, and, you know, no narratives. I don't do narratives. I don't come here and follow someone else's pattern. Everybody, you know, I always see in the comments people, oh, I'm unsubscribing because you support Diddy. I never said that. I just support fairness. And if that means to Diddy, then it's Diddy. If that means to Jay-Z, then it's Jay-Z. If that means to Jaguar Wright. You know what I mean? As much as I don't like Jaguar Wright, but somebody came on and was like, oh, yeah, you know, she deserves to die. And this is, I wouldn't be jacking that. I wouldn't be like, yeah, because we hate Jaguar Wright. She deserves to die. I wouldn't jack that. I'd be like, nah, don't say that. So, like I said, man, I'm fair to everybody. But we'll check y'all next time. This has been another installment, Heaven Hollywood Experience. See you next time.
Don't you forget about me.